Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you are all doing well. Well, so this video has been making the rounds on my FYP and I just wanted to share it, plus other videos that I believe are similar videos. Okay, so take a look and let me know what you think.
And I had a radical heart shift from that moment. I got in my word, under my word. I just completely changed as a person. And I realized that God loves me, that God has a purpose and plan for my life, that God chose me, that I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Yeah. So he would call me out my name. It wouldn't bother me because I allowed God's voice to be louder than his. And when I was going through transition of him not coming home on the weekends, not being there, telling me, I hate you, I'll never love you, I wish I never married you. Right. I knew that life and death is in the power of the tongue through the word of God. So I would say, you will love me one day. We will have a good marriage one day. And although he would go out for weekends, I would literally help him get ready to go meet a side chick by ironing his clothes and getting him ready for the night. And these are all things I was graced to do. I would not encourage anybody to do that unless you are graced by God to do this.
20 years of marriage, I can't remember buying cream. Like that. Once we catch one big bottle of Vaseline, the whole family will be swimming inside. We're covered. So, those are very small things, but they can put pressure. She's not that type. She makes things easy for me. She's not a demanding type. She takes life easy. She's a simple woman, which has made things very easy for me.
Thank you for these 20 years, for being my husband and for being a godly man. I'm sincerely grateful to you. Many had problems in their marriage, in their spiritual life as a result of their marriage. But mine has not been like that. Courtesy of you, I'm grateful.
If you are married to a good woman, as a man, your wife is actually your inside pastor. Because outsiders will never know how things are going, but she is there. So I think she has been doing well. She's also committed.
I would forgive my husband 20 times before I let 20 other men play with me. Why would I not just work through it with my husband? You give one man 20 chances, not 20 different men.
I'm saying and I'll say it again. If my husband cheats, I'm not leaving him. I am dying with him. If you want to be the side chick, it's your business. Join, you can enjoy your side chick. Don't talk about come out. No more go to down like me the car in Japan near cram. When you want to be game. You come me dihine. Abushum me dihi. We a side chick. We a side though. You want 100 Ghana. And then you want open money 100 million. No money 100 Ghana. You must some. Do on the see you know what me dia me dia. One was obi so owu. I'm on the Saturday be dia so be dia jabade. But be jina wona you no was no what at your own cost. Meti akola no asam wasu. Me nya no abegino. Me nya ne me ja na chira because dem ko share university. Maybe it's my fault that my husband is cheating on me. Maybe some things a woman needs to do at home, I'm not doing it for him. So if my husband cheats, I need to know the reason why he's doing it. If it's prayer, I need to pray for him. If it's pump, I need to pamper him.
What she was saying, she's speaking tree, she's a Ghanaian, is that the car belongs to me. If anything were to happen to him, I'm going to get everything. So even if that woman decides to have a child for him, I'm going to take that child and make that child mine, and you are not going to have anything. And I feel like that is silently or secretly the mindset of a lot of married women who are in this abusive, toxic marriages, right? Because they feel like they've worked so hard towards something with the men in their lives, they don't want to give it up or let it go for another woman to come in and reap where they didn't sow. Okay, so they stay. Oh, thank God she left. I don't know if she was the one that left him or if he's the one that left her. The other guy who's talking about, oh, she's a simple woman. Oh, we all use that one same pot of Vaseline because I use Vaseline, so she uses Vaseline. She's doing everything right, and then she goes on to thank him for 20 years of being together. All I could think about is she thanking him for suffering in that marriage. And the other lady who is talking about she would iron his clothes and allow him go cheat because God gave her grace to do that, and it's not for everybody, and you can only do that if you have grace. I don't know what you people think you're marketing or advertising, but at this point, you don't make marriages look appealing to the younger generation. That's all I'm saying. You don't make it look appealing to anybody. I don't know who you think you're fooling. I don't know who you think you're lying to. The only person you're lying to is yourself. All right? Everybody can tell that you're suffering. Okay? Everybody, your friends, your family, everybody can tell you're suffering. And then you bring it on the internet.
One thing I will never do as a Christian woman is pray for my cheating husband to stop his infidelity and come back to being the husband I once knew. If the husband I once knew or the husband I thought I knew has disappeared, then I will divorce the husband I know now. I don't have that suffering mentality that Christian women have to save my marriage, to keep my home. No. In fact, I would destroy everything. You'll be hearing from my lawyers. Period. It's not my place to wait for you to finish disgracing me, then accept you back to show you my love and my strength. Oh, dear future husband, if you try me, you will hear from my lawyers.
Sounds like he's the weapon that formed against her and that he prospered.
It's not 20 different men.
Of course a man commented that, because they want all 20 of those chances, but for you, you only get one. Some of these men want you to give them more grace than they would ever give you, and they want you to forgive them for things they would never forgive you for. This man can have 15 affairs, but you could tell a man in your DM, sorry, I'm married, and he's like, what you sorry for? Sir! I believe this content creator and I are both married, so this might be what works in her marriage, and normally I wouldn't even speak on it, except for the fact that I feel like she may be doing more harm than good, because you have other people out there who may be watching her, taking this advice, and thinking this is what they have to settle for or deal with in order to be married. A man doesn't need 20 chances to get it right, especially if we're talking about forgiveness over the same thing. At some point, you'll have to realize that a man isn't apologizing because he hurt you, but he wants another chance to do it again. It doesn't matter who that man is. No one should get the opportunity to repeatedly hurt you, and you put up with it. Forgiveness is not a bottomless pit. Unconditional love is for children and puppies. Grown people in a relationship, there should be some terms and conditions. You can't just do anything to me and I just stay in the name of love. You're not competing for the gold in the pain Olympics, and being a good wife is not about how much you can endure. You should love and forgive your husband. When it comes to the point where the price of his love is your self-respect and your dignity, he needs to know that as much as you love him, you love you more.
You teach men how to treat you. Men do to you what you allow. When he sees that he can cheat on you and not have to suffer the consequence of losing you, he's going to continue to cheat on you. When you actually implement standards, instead of repeatedly accepting infidelity in your relationship, you will less likely to be getting cheated on. Like, I had to unfollow her after that. That blew me so bad. Like, girl, what are you talking about? If your man steps out on you 20 times, is that your man or is that the community's man? Let's get into it. If you have to forgive your husband 20 times, is that even your husband or is that the community's husband? Because if I have to forgive my man or my husband 20 times, is that my man or is that the 20 women who he was with, man? I mean, I had to unfollow her after that. Like, that blew me so bad. If you have to forget...
Yeah, so as I was saying, you're not fooling anybody. You're lying to yourself. You yourself, you know that you are in a shitty situation, right? But you come online, you glorify, romanticize, look at me, I'm this amazing woman who will stick through it, through thick and thin, but you're suffering. Nobody's going to give you any badges for that, for the suffering. Nobody's giving you any badges, all right? You are the one tapping yourself on the back for enduring, okay? So it's on you, right? But all I'm going to say, there's no need for you to come on the internet and put that into other women's minds. Like, this is how it's supposed to be. That's not how it's supposed to be. You know, it's not one-sided. It's not on your shoulders. You are not the only person in that situation. It takes two. So it's not on you to carry the weight and the burden of everything in that situation. In that marriage, in that relationship, it's not up to you to make it work. He should be willing to want it to work as much as you. Okay? So if you don't have anybody tell you that and you are in your 40s, 50s, I don't know, those days are over. Enjoy it in peace. It's not the badge of honor that you think it is. It's not amazing. Everybody can tell you're fooling yourself. So stay in your Dululu land alone. All right. And stop dragging young women into this whole situation. That's all I'm going to say. This is not how marriages are supposed to be. This is not a healthy relationship. If you're looking at her, you go to their churches, they're advising you, don't take it. They're all lying to you. Okay? If you want to partake in that, it's up to you. This is not how it's supposed to be. This has never been how it's supposed to be. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Not because they are older or they've been married for longer, they have the best experiences or the best advice. Most of them are suffering. That's all. But anywho, I'm going to leave it here. Leave your own thoughts and opinions in the comments, and I'm going to see you again with another video. Take care of yourselves and one another. Bye.